Good evening and welcome. I'm E11, your acrylic guru. Welcome to my video. This is my Friday night live. It's Saturday morning in Australia, but wherever you may be, it's a different time, isn't it? While we get started, check out the links in the description below. There's a new one in there for people who like to donate. It's a donate tab. For those people who like to support my content, you're welcome to click on that, and it's all connected through PayPal. It's a wonderful thing for people like us creators to get going out there, for people that like to support us. Right now, I'm just putting this across to me Facebook page. All right, and give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. All right. So we'll get this Friday night live going, which is Q&A, where you get to ask me questions, and you have yourself a coffee. We're connecting with each other. And I like to touch base on a few things that's happened throughout the week as well, and also to let you know that all my tutorial paintings, these are some of them behind me, they are all for sale. And there's a link in the description below if you want to view more paintings that are available for sale as well. Okay, we're getting a few people starting to come through now. G'day Janice, hello, how are you? We've got Gypsy Girl, good morning Gypsy Girl. And Kim Pickerel, good morning, Kim Pickerel. How are you? I'm just getting this show started, so I hope you've got your coffee there. It's Friday night on the, let's say, the other side of the world where I live. It's Saturday morning where I am. But most of my viewers are on the other side of the world. That's why I chose these times. But there are other viewers that might be too late in the evening, early morning hours. I can't accommodate those. I'm sorry for that. I can only get it where I can at one time. Okay, so hopefully you can watch the replay and still have fun and answer, get to know some of the questions that were answered as well, if they help you out there. Angela Young, hi Ian, how you doing? I'm doing great. Kim Pickerel, it's 8 p.m. where Kim is. Janice LeBlanc saying hello to Angela. We got Tabitha Williams. She's saying hello to everybody. We'll just wait for a few people to get on board. There's only 5 at the moment, and we'll get this show on the road. But while we are waiting, there's a lot of you do watch my videos, and the ones that haven't really painted much from a video, it pays to watch the whole video before you learn to paint from it. Watch the video, learn what's happening, what you need to get ready for the video, and then you know what you're going to paint, okay? Vicky, g'day Vicky, all the way from Alberta, Canada, and we've got looking forward to receiving my painting I bought from you. Yes, Kim Pickerel, she bought one of my paintings. I think it was called, I forget the number, but it was the Ocean Reef. I called it the Ocean Reef. That's on the way to Kim. She's bought a painting. I think she might have bought more than one. I'm not quite sure. But it's great that people are buying my painting. It helps me and it supports me. It allows me to buy more mediums and products for my studio in there. Sharon Blankenship, hello Ian and everybody. G'day Sharon, how you going? What else we got on this board here today? All right, well, while we're waiting for some more people, there's some links in the description below, and they take you to my blooper videos. Now, be aware that some of those bloopers contain mild coarse language. There's a link to my art group. If you're not a member, you're more than welcome to send your invite across and we'll accept you as a member of the art group. There's a Facebook page. You can follow me. You can message me direct on Facebook. There's a Patreon platform where you can support my content. There's also the album where all my art is for sale. You can see that in the link there. And the catalogue of my YouTube videos. There's over 240 videos in my YouTube catalogue. So knock yourself out. I'm getting people asking me, do you have certain subjects? And if only they knew what's in my video catalogue, they won't have to ask me those questions because I have a wide variety in there. So, but that's okay. I don't mind telling you yes I do or no I don't, but I just also like people to know that what type of variety I have in my channel there, okay? Good evening, says Janice Burns. Having a few issues. It's lagging, I guess, due to the weather. Depending where you are and your upload speed, it will get that going. Can anyone tell me if the super chat button's on or not? Oh yes, there it is there, down the bottom. Now down the bottom you'll see you can show your support by clicking that $sign. And a lot of people last week were asking me why aren't I doing it, so I looked into it and found out how to get it up there. And it's just a tab, you click onto it, you obviously got your card connected, and you slide the amount across, whether it's $1, $2, $5, $10, so on and so on, and then bang, you send it, and your donation will go up the top of the chat and it'll stay there for a certain amount of time. Okay, so I just wanted to get that through to you as well. Liked and shared. Yes, we've got 12 people watching. Well, those 12 people now, you can always give the thumbs up if you haven't already. Just hit that thumbs up button and share it to your Facebook or your art group pages or your social media there. Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Janice from Brunswick. Hello, Gazwina. Hello, Ian, and hello to you all. All right, we all know what's happening in the art group there. It's a great group. Everyone's supporting each other. You're all sending wonderful pictures in there, pictures of yourself, you know, arts and crafts stuff. That's great. Just if you haven't already, get yourself familiar with the rules in that art group page, just so you know what they are. Okay, but everyone's going wonderful in there. So great. And another thing I'd like to say is, wow, look at that. There you go. See, Cass has just donated $20.99. So at the top, it's Cat. Oh, no, it's not Cass. It's Vicky Winnap. Thank you very much, Vicky. That's very appreciated of you. Now, how that works, her name is at the top, and it'll stay there for a certain amount of time until someone knocks her off the perch. All right? Peggy is saying, hello, Ian, I'm officially retired as of 3 p.m. Central Time, USA. Lots more time to paint. Fantastic, Peggy. It's so great to paint, isn't it? I don't know about whoever, but I know when I paint, I get into a zone and I'm like, I don't know, it's a great feeling. And the best thing about it is when you really know what you're going to paint, you just know it's going to turn out fantastic, okay? Once again, I just want to say thank you very much to Vicky Winnop. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, for donating $20 there. Crackerbox is saying, hello, everybody. G'day, Crackerbox. Moises Lopez. Hello, Loises. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. No, Moises. Emeris. I have a question. How do you choose images for acrylic paintings? It depends what you like to paint and what colors are in there. It's very, you know, you can pick anything. I've had friends pick paintings or pictures and I'm like, well, where did that come from? I would never have thought of that. But it's up to the individual itself. But you can find images on Pixabay. That's a website where they've got images and they're copyright free. Okay, if that's what you were meaning. Vicky Winnop says, supposed to say New Brunswick, dough, my typing blah. You get that, don't you? You try and go live and speak off the top of your head. Sometimes you go, where are we going with this? Oh, golly. Angela Young. Okay, I'm having problems with connecting here. Really bad here, streaming. Sorry, Ian. Angela, try another Google Chrome. Try Google Chrome. Google Chrome is better than Explorer or Firefox. It's just that little bit better for connectivity, but you might have to get right out of it, turn everything off, and get back into it again. Give that a go. Sharon Blankenship just donated $2. Thank you very much, Sharon. You're much appreciated there. I like my perch, says Vicky Winnop. Rita Moore. Have you ever painted with textured mediums? Very rarely. Some of my paints are more thicker than others. I don't know if someone would class that as textured or not, but I probably would because it's got more texture to it. But there are actual textured mediums. No, I haven't painted with those. Read more. Angie Gardner, hello Ian from Indianapolis, USA. God, that sounds great, that name, Indianapolis. Sounds like Indianapolis. For those of you who don't know how to pronounce my name, I've heard some people pronounce it many weird and wonderful ways, but it is pronounced Indianapolis. Okay? Just for those people who wasn't quite sure how to pronounce it. And looking smart as ever, says Fiona Collins. Oh, thank you very much, Fiona. Yes, I'm all dabbed up for you people today. I don't want to come on here and wear jeans and shirts. I want to make it an occasion and put something lovely on for you people, okay? Just like you support my content. It's fantastic. We've got 20 people. I'm carrying on and reading your comments and acknowledging you here while the crowd gets a bit bigger. Hosween is saying, today I have a new fan brush. They are great. I have used them for the clouds. Yes, I use fan brush for the clouds. Discover what fan brush is going to work better for you, Hosweena, there. Some people can use a round or a filbert. Excuse me. It's totally up to the individual, but fan brushes can, especially the way I prepare my canvas with the flow white and retarder, it sort of scatters things around in a way like a flame and allows you to get a blending effect the way I blend instead of a big blob and you're trying to blend out of a blob. That's just my take on it. Sharon Blankenship, you are much appreciated, Ian. Yes, you're welcome, Sharon. So once again, Sharon donated, had a donation there, and where was it gone? It's gone from the top there. Here we go. Vicky Wanap put in a donation as well. So we've got Super Chat going on here. Super Chat is, you'll see a $sign down there. That's if you want to support me. You're more than welcome to send in a donation. Click on that, slide the bar to the amount you want to donate to me, and bing, it's done, okay? It's all about Super Chat. Now, who we got here? Mudlumps. Hello from Seattle. You are among the best tutorials for this beginner, fun subjects, and good vibe. Hello from Seattle. That's from Mudlaps. Fiona Collins, I'm like using a fan brush for fur too. Well, there you go. Fur, I've never tried a fan brush with fur, but I suppose if you're scratching it like some people do with grass, it'll work for you. Okay, where are we? I've lost everything now. From Seattle, read that. I like using fan brush. Yes, Janice Burns is saying, Ian. Hello, everyone. Ian, do you use varnish to seal your paintings? And if so, how many coats? Yes, I'm starting. Some of my paintings, like even the ones that have been sold, some have been sold unvarnished and some have been sold varnished. But now the ones that are getting sold, they're being varnished before they go. You only need to varnish a painting if you know it's 100% finished and it's going to be hung on the wall. Otherwise, if it's not, leave it unvarnished because that gives you the opportunity to keep looking at it and scanning it throughout time, and you might see where you can enhance it, okay? But I do varnish mine in a gloss varnish. The varnish is in a spray can, and I'll give it a couple of sprays one way and then the other way, and then I'll look at it for some empty glare pockets and might just dab it up here and there. It doesn't have to be a uniform spray coat. It can be all over the place because it's an art piece. Wow, look at that. We just got another donation in, and that was from Crackerbox. Thank you very much, Crackerbox. Very much appreciated. The one I use is, so now also Janice LeBlanc is asking, can you recommend a retarder similar to yours? I use Atelier or Jasonjays. I don't know what else is available in your city where you live there, Janice LeBlanc. But you can buy almost everything online. All right. Where are we here? I'm looking for your question. Moises says, oh no, that's in I think that's Spanish. I can't read Spanish, unfortunately. Fiona Collins, the moon and cloud painting, put varnish just on the moon. Well, you could do that to a moon and cloud painting. Just put varnish on the moon, is saying Fiona Collins. It'll probably highlight the moon only. Once again, thank you very much, Crackerbox, for that donation. Also, a couple of paintings that were sold last week. Kim Pickrell, she bought a painting, and Deborah Lalonde, she also purchased a painting as well. So thank you very much to Deborah and Kimberly for supporting my content and buying my paintings. It helps me out a lot here, okay? James Ziegler saying, "G'day, buddy," or "Hi, buddy. How you going, James? Good to have you on board, mate." Haswina is saying she has a retarder from Amsterdam. You can get retarder from all over the world. So once again, Kim Pickerel and Deborah Lalonde, they bought a couple of paintings of mine last week. Thank you very much. And I'd like to acknowledge the newest patron, Mark Forbes. He came onto my patrons platform since last week's show and this week's show, Mark Forbes. So thank you very much for your support there, Mark, for coming onto my patrons platform. Those of you that don't know patrons, it's a bit like it's a page a creator like me have, and people that like to follow us can pledge money every month, okay, and it supports our content. Okay, so James Ziegler is saying, "Hi, buddy. I said hello to James. I've said it again. I have retarder from Amsterdam." James Singler, doing good here, mate. Thank you very much. Where are you from, James? James Ziegler, I'm assuming. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I do apologise for that. Where are you from, James? It's very rare I get the guys on here. If someone is on my art group page, if you can do me the biggest favour and share this video feed onto there now, and if you can just put that I'm live now, but remember when the show's finished, go back and edit the post and change it to the live show so people won't think it's still live. Okay, if someone can do that for me. Kim Pickerel just put in a donation. Thank you very much, Kim. Much appreciated. That's wonderful. Brian Radburn. G'day, everyone, from Bazza in Geraldton. Bazza in Geraldton. For those of you who don't know Bazza, that's probably Barry. We have a lot of nicknames for people in Australia, so I'm assuming that, yes, it is. It's Barry Radburn, sorry. Yeah, we call him Bazza. How you going, Bazza? So that's what Bazza's all about for those people in America. Update New York. Whoa, you're in New York. For some reason, I thought you were an Australian guy. Well, I'll be. Anyway, you're in New York. Where else are we? Oh, also, on your device, like I've told some people before, World Clock is on your phone. Where are we? I'm going into here. I want to get this through to people. Now, this is just an iPhone, right? And see the clock there? Let's say, well, anyway, you've got a clock. We click the clock. Okay, you can add at the top here. I'll get rid of notifications. You can add at the top here. You click that, and you can, not now, you click that and you can add New York. I have New York in here. Let's look for it. And there it is down there, second from the bottom. Not now, I said, Apple. And then you know what time it is in New York, because I'm always going on New York time. It's a popular city, so everyone can relate to New York. If you've got that in your phone, put New York in there. So if I'm putting a live advertising up for a live show and I'm going to be on at 9 o'clock p.m. in New York time, you can work that out in your city, what time it will be in your city, so you know when to catch the show, okay? Once again, thanks to Crackerbox for the donation, Kim Pickerel, and the other one was Vicky Wanup. Thank you very much for your support there. Fiona Collins is in Melbourne, Australia, Victoria. And Doug, this is a weird, I'm going to try and pronounce it, Sorensen. G'day, Ian, just joined. Hello, thank you, everybody. G'day, Doug, thank you. Yamaha saying hello to everybody. Oh, that's another thing. Yamaha is one of my patrons. I love this girl. She's beautiful. She's beautiful inside and out. She put I didn't even know until I stumbled across it. She put a notice on my art group page. She just wanted to thank everybody and to give me love bombs. And it went ballistic with comments. And I was touched by that. really touched. So Yamaha, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It really touched me, that did. People like you out there, it makes art wonderful. It makes life interesting and fascinating to be in. Have your coffee, have your sip, give me the thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. Okay, so that was for Yamaha there. Much appreciated. Kim Pickerel saying hello to Yamaha. Didn't know the clock. Thanks. Oh, Fiona didn't know that with the clock. Well, yeah, simple. Some of the simple things we just don't know, do we? So that's why I like to get these out there. It's such an easy thing to know. A Sharon J. So in Amsterdam, hang on, back to Hoswina. In Amsterdam, the time is 3:21 a.m. there. I'm trying to work out where another group of my audience is and do another show to try and sort that out, something I have to look into. Sharon is saying, I kept looking for the notification on the Facebook that you are live tonight. Great to see everyone here. Thank you very much. In Canada, there's a few different brands. Okay, I'll crack a box. Just wanted to put in Canada, there's a few different brands of Retarder, Golden, Winds and Newton, and Liquitex and Arteza. There's many different brands. Some of those people that want a particular brand and you can't find it, go online and search for it. I'm very sure you'll find it online. Where are we going here? Crack a box here. I've read that one. Sharon, hello. And WTG Yamaha, you are a super supporter. Oh, way to go. I'm not that cluey on these letter abbreviations. I'm learning though. Fiona Collins, do you only paint when you are in the mood, or do you sometimes force yourself to paint? I have to be in the mood. A lot of planets have to line up for me to get into the studio to create a YouTube tutorial. And like you're saying there, the mood, I have to be in the mood. I might all of a sudden have the time, but something else is in your mind and you're not in the zone. I would not try and paint while I'm in the mood, okay? So, yes, I do have to be in the mood. Janice Burns, she's just signed up as a patron. Thank you very much, Janice Burns. And what have we got? We've got 33 people on board here. So just remember, this is a super chat we've got going now. So down the bottom, you'll see a dollar sign. That gives you the opportunity to give me some support. You can slide the bar when you click on it and donate $1, anywhere up to what you desire, $2, $5, $50, whatever. Okay, and it helps me a lot. This is in the super chat. Okay, that's how super chats work. So I just thought I'd acknowledge those people that's there, the ones that don't know already. We've already had a couple of donations from Kim Pickerel, Cracker Box Palace, she's donated, Sharon Blankenship, she's donated, and Vicky Wenop. They've all given donations in today's super chat. Thank you very much to those people. How to price a painting. A few people have been asking me this. I've just put up a video on how to pack a painting because last show you wanted to know how to pack a painting. I thought, well, I can do that in my kitchen. I can do that within half an hour. I can put a video like that together. So I went and done that. That was quite easy to do. That's why that request got out there so quick and so easily. Okay. So that's, if you watch that video, how I pack my paintings, that's how I pack my paintings. You wouldn't go and pack a stretch canvas that way. There's different thickness canvases, but you use the same principle: grease-proof paper, bubble wrap, cardboard, the corners, whatever, and so on like that. And the bigger ones you would put in a box, not actual plastic. But that's how I wrap my canvas panels, my tutorial panels that get sold. What money do you use to donate? Fiona Collins, it'll be linked to your credit card, Visa card, debit card. So you're using your own money. You just slide the bar and it'll work out where you are, what country you're in, and how much you're going to donate. Okay. Just joined north of Toronto, says Crackerbox. Just northeast of Toronto, she says. Don't forget to give Ian a thumbs up. That's it. Everybody give me the thumbs up. Finally in and no lagging, says Angela Young. Good on you, Angela. I hope you got yourself a coffee there as well. Angela Young. Angela Young's a beautiful person. I've she sent me in a video. She's going to be in one of my up and coming videos, how to whack a frame. I'm telling me to whack a frame on it. I'm not sure you've been in one yet or not. No, I don't think so. But you have to wait your turn as well, because videos are few and far in between, and there are people in front of you, which means you've got to wait your turn as well. But yours is coming up soon, Angela Young. Finally got in, no lagging. Hi, Ian, and everybody on here today. I have liked and shared today's live show, and people who haven't, you should. Absolutely. Give me the thumbs up and share it. And if you're feeling more worthy, you can hit that super chat $ button down there and send in some donations as well. That helps support my content. All that money that I get from my art, anything like that, I buy stuff for the studio in there because it's not cheap, and my other job does help pay for the roof over my head and the food in mine and my sons and my cat's bellies. All right, so it all goes to good use. Fiona, any currency you want, you can. I've never done it before, but Crackerbox is saying you can put any currency you want in there. So if you're American, do US dollar. If you're Australian, do Australian dollar. I'm not sure. Give it a go. Someone that's Crackerbox has already donated, so she's given you some good advice there, Fiona. Angela Young, hello, Sharon. Sharon, Angela is a doll. She is a doll. She's a beautiful person inside and out. We all know that, extra supportive of us, or here and on Facebook. Yes, you can tell just by the art group page just how supportive Angela Young is. She's a wonderful person. Finally getting decent weather, says Crackerbox. Woohoo, that's great. We're starting to get the cold, miserable, wet, rainy weather here in Perth now. James Zingler, you Shy Clouds videos was so helpful. Tell Steve hi. You've done a spelling mistake there, Steve Ziegler. You Shy Clouds. Was it your Easy Clouds, maybe? But anyway, it was helpful. You're welcome. That's what they're all about. You know what? It's funny. People look at whether it's mine or somebody else's, they're looking at the tutorial and then want to ask if they can paint it. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. I'm showing you, me and other people are showing you how to paint, and you're more than welcome to paint that subject and put your signature on it and do what you want with it, okay? Anything that's put out there is pretty much fair game, all right? But it doesn't mean play with it as fair game. Like if you're doing somebody's reference photo or from a tutorial, it's always a nice thing to say, I was inspired to do this painting by Bruce Anderson's photo, or one of Mark Babbitt's photos, or one of Ian Harris's tutorials, or whatever. You just give a bit of a credit to the person that led you into that direction to create that painting, okay? It's just a lovely thing to do. Sharon is going. She has to say goodnight to everybody. Angela, thank you, Sharon. You're beautiful. Whoa, who we got here? We've just got another donation in from Celeste Watson. Thank you very much, Celeste Watson. Very much appreciated for that donation. Thank you very much. Sharon May is saying, hello, Ian from Pennsylvania. You are so awesome. Love your paintings. Such an inspirational person. Thank you very much there, Sharon May. James England, sky painting. Oh, sky painting. Oh, you've got shy up there. I'm a bad reader, and when you do bad spelling, it makes it 10 times worse. Fiona Collins, thank you very much for your donation there. Fiona Collins has just hit that $sign in the chat button and sent $5. And Celeste Watson, she's just hit that $sign and sent in some money as well. She sent in $10. You're not judged by how much you send. It's just your support, and it is much appreciated. The way this thing does work, though, whoever puts the most in always gets shoved up the top there for a certain amount of time until their time expires. But that's all. It doesn't matter how much you send, okay? It's much appreciated. Sharon is saying thank you, Angela. Where are the kittens, says Crackerbox. They've all grown up. They're not around here now. I unfortunately can't get out of my seat to grab them because I don't want to leave an empty seat here. It's a bit rude. You're welcome, says Angela Young. Janice Burns, good on you, Celeste. So once again, Celeste Watson, Fiona Collins, thank you very much for your support there, the recent donators there. Absolutely laughing my ass off here. Ha, ha, ha. Good night, Sharon. Janice Burns, I'm now a patron as for a few minutes ago. Yeehaw! You're welcome. Thank you very much, Janice Burns. Now, I've got to put this out there. Some people that have Patreon pages, they give rewards. More than likely because they're doing their social media full-time. I'm not full-time, so unfortunately, I have no rewards for my patrons. If you become a patron of mine, you're just one of those people that love to say, you know what, Ian, I love what you're doing. Here's a couple of bucks a month. Good on you, and I much appreciate it, okay? Whenever or if ever I become full-time at this, things change dramatically. But at the moment, I'm doing the best I can for you people. You keep me going, and I obviously keep you going, okay? Good night, says Sharon. Good night, says Crackerbox to Sharon. Sharon, wonderful, generous donation is this evening. Such a nice help. It is such a nice help, Sharon. So I'll go through their names later on again just to acknowledge those people. Sharon May is saying, what do you think about an acrylic pouring painting technique? A lot of people are into acrylic pouring. I've never tried it. I'm just sticking to what I'm doing now. I might give it a go. I've been getting into a bit of digital art. Digital art is a funny one. Obviously, I'm assuming, well, I've got it on my iPad, okay? And what I'm using, I had to buy it. It wasn't a free app. I'll just quickly go through it here because there are a few people that are interested in digital art, which is great. And I'm learning from it. So I have an app called Procreate, okay? I have so many different pictures that I've been working on. You probably can't see them because of the glare. And I also had to buy the Apple Pen. You need this Apple Pen, which is a few $100s in itself. But these are the sort of things that I get with the money people buy my paintings with, and your pledges and your donations, okay? Where are we? You're welcome, Ian. Angela Young, great support. My account is in minus. Can't donate today, but I am a page. That's fine, Angela. You're a beautiful person. You don't have to. This is just for the people who can and want to. It doesn't mean you all have to, okay? Don't feel obligated or feel left out that you couldn't. Do not worry about that, okay? How do you get your color correct, Fiona Collins? How do you get your colors correct? What do you mean, Fiona Collins? How do I get my colors correct? Are you meaning on this app or in my paintings? Yamaha. Hi, Ian. I made it back on. I made it back on. I sent a PayPal because I love all you do for us. I sent you. Okay, thank you very much, Yamaha. Yamaha, Angela, no, not Angela, her name, she's got a beautiful name, Angel Jackson, or AKA Yamaha. Janice Burns, how do I get my colours correct? I'm not sure what you were asking there. I wish I had a great camera. I'm doing a, where are we? I'm trying it out. I'm doing a, what is this, a cheetah? Yeah, it's a cheetah. And on the, I'll just quickly go through it so people watching in the replay can look at this. Hi, Ian, you made it back on. I've read that. So you have your palettes. So down here, you've got palettes. You can add palettes. And every time you have a color, so I'm on the blue color here at the moment, okay? I'm using this palette here for this thing, so I'm keeping the colors, let's say blue. If I'm using blue in it, I don't want that, so I'll delete that. But down here at the bottom, you've got your color. You can create the colors. See this color change here. You might not see it, but this is how that works. You have your, you have your layers here. So in the picture, you have your original layer. That'll go away. And these are the layers you create in all the different colors. I can move them in or out. okay? You stamp them back on, and in them you can lessen, I hope you can see that, you can lessen the value so you can see underneath it and put the next color on. Over here you have different pen tips, or it just goes on and on and on. And over this side you can increase the width or the thickness of your pen tip to narrow, or the gradient. You can make it soft or hard. You can make your pen tip big and thick or very fine, but that's just something I'm getting into. I'm just doing it in my spare time. Let's get back to this here. I made it back on. I made a colour chart with my cheap paints. I was terrible, says Sharon, with colours, but the chart really helped me a lot. That's great. You need to take time to understand your colours. Go on the internet there and look at YouTubers and colour wheels and understand how they work. You really need to get that behind you if you're going to continue your art journey. It's not daunting. It might feel daunting not knowing it, but once you get into it, it's quite easy, and you can start seeing colours you've never seen before. Sarah's saying hello. Oh, my son's just walked in. Sharon saying hello. Yamaha, is that app for iPad only? I don't know. When I bought the iPad, some iPads at a higher cost have that app already in them. It's called Procreate, but this one that I bought did not. So that's how I've made my cartoon characters. So I had to buy it. It was like 15 Australian dollars. But I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. It's called Procreate. I did go online and watch some guys show how they use it, so I learned just a bit on how it works, and then I'm teaching myself as I go. And if I get stuck, I just go online again and look for someone showing how it works again. Karen Porridge. Hi, Ian and everybody. Ian, do you have a tutorial of painting snow? Please, I couldn't find one. No, that's probably the only thing I haven't got is snow. I've never seen snow in my life. I've never touched snow. I could probably do a snow painting, but I haven't really done any, sorry. There are a lot of other people already doing that. There's a lot of Bob Ross paintings out there, but obviously whoever's doing it in acrylic, I don't know. I'll get into some snows. Let me get into that, okay? Good morning, Ian, says Paul Wren. G'day, Paul Wren. How are you? What was the name of that app again? Procreate. Let's just see if I'll write it down because you won't see it. I'll put it up on the screen. I'll write it down and put it up on the screen because there's too much glare on here. So it's Procreate. It's. Can you read that? Okay, that's the name of that app. There's probably a lot more different types of apps you can buy. If you're going to get into it, don't get the free ones because they expire and you're limited with the amount of tools you'll get on there, and it'll be frustrating you, and then you'll think, well, I don't like that one. Just get one and get into it if you've got an interest in digital art. Let's get back on here. Yamaha is saying, you are looking right dapper as always. Thank you very much, Yamaha. Good morning, Ian, says Paul Wren. What was the name of that app? Says Vicky One App. So we're back to there. I will look into that. Hi, Reese, says Cracker Box. Yeah, Reese came in and out. I don't know if he's got to see him or not. I was busy doing something. Hiya, Karen, says Sharon. Sharon and Karen. Real Aussie names there. I don't know where you're from, but they're real Aussie names. Cracker Box is saying hi to Maki. Tabitha Williams. Good old Tabitha Williams. Got any early morning? Oh, sorry. Got an early morning. Good night, all. Tabitha Williams has to go, everybody, so she's got an early morning tomorrow. Good night, Tabitha. All the best to you. Have a wonderful sleep. Do you ever try other artist tutorials, says Fiona Collins. I did a tribute to a Bob Ross painting. I think it was the Mountain Lake scene, because a lot of people before I'd done it was saying something to the effect. So I thought, yeah, I'll find a. So I went looking through Bob Ross videos and found something that I thought I would like to paint, which was his Mountain Lake. Was it Mountain Lake? Mountain Ridge Lake. Yeah. So look up I did a tutorial, and it was pretty much a tribute to Bob Ross. So that's one that I've done okay. And when I was starting, Wilson Bickford, he's an oil artist, but I like the way he was teaching beginners back when I was learning, watching his videos. He was oil, but I'm doing acrylic, and I had to adapt. And that's how I adapted my methods the way I have now, because I was watching him and I wanted to get that effect, but with acrylics, and hence using the flow white and the retarder. That's how I became the artist I am today. Okay. Hello, Reese Yamaha. Shaz is saying, I'm British originally. Yeah, we got a lot of Brits over here that come down to Australia and turn into an Australian, but a lot of Brits, I suppose, have English, an Australian name. A lot of Brits have Australian names as well. Congrats on all your sales, says Yamaha. Your art is special, is a special treat to have on the wall. Thank you very much. There's some people have even asked, I mean, not asked me, they've told me laterwards that they can't believe how good my art looks in person. So I was, wow, I didn't know that. So I want you people to know that they do not have one. They're not overly expensive. A third of that cost is going into shipping and handling and fees. Okay, and they're not that dear at all, I've been told by other people. My tutorials at the moment are $69 US, and that includes shipping to your house. Okay, when the shipping fees and that change, obviously the painting price will change, but that's how they're not that expensive, and a lot of people have been saying that. Bob Ross was a genius, God bless him, says Paul Warren. Yeah, I just wish I knew him back in the day before. I've only stumbled across him when I started painting 7 years ago. Gregory Galeman is saying, hello, Ian. G'day, Gregory. How are you? Great to have you on here. Sorry I'm late. You're not sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Yamaha is saying, yes, Sharon, I have his art on my wall. I love it and I treasure it. Yes, Yamaha. Back in the day, I used to do competitions where people can win one of my art tutorials. Yamaha does have some of my art. Tammy Sharp has some of my art. I'm just trying to think of people off the top of my head. There's a few people out there, and I like to acknowledge those people when I can. Fiona Collins, I only have a couple of my art pieces that I am proud of, and I sort of zone out and times I was lost. Does that happen to you? I think that happens to everybody, Fiona. Pretty sure it does. There's one there in a language I can't obviously read. Hiya, Greg, says Sharon. Sharon saying hello to you, Greg. G'day from Sharon to Greg. I have 4, says Janice Burns. Janice Burns has got 4 of my paintings. There you go. Well, there you go, Janice. You can tell everybody if they're sort of 9 out of 10, 5 out of 10, whatever, if they look like snot or whatever. But, yeah, she's got 4 of them. Great stuff. Don't forget to hit the Super Chat $ down below if you feel you can support this video by sending in a donation, and you just slide the sliding bar to the amount you want to donate, and bang, it's done. And I'd like to thank Fiona Collins, Celeste Watson, Kim Pickerill. All these people have made donations today. Crackerbox Palace, thank you very much. Sharon Blankenship and Vicky Wanop. Wenop, W-A-N-N-O-P. Wenop. I'm just going to say Wenop. Okay, thank you very much. It's much appreciated there, you people. Hi, Ian. I love my zebra. Oh, yes, Jane Cunningham. She's got the zebra there. That name's ringing a bell now when they all come across. Hi, Ianapolis. How are you doing? I sent you my painting idea picture at your Facebook message. If you could guide me, you'd have to tell me which one it was, because I get absolutely hundreds of people sending me pictures, and it's pretty hard to work out which one yours might be, Ethan. Sorry for that. Crackerbox, hi Gregory. They're all saying hello to you now, Gregory. Yeah, where's all the guys? The guys don't come on much. Has someone put this link onto the art group page yet? It'd be nice if someone can just tell me, yes, I've done it for you, Ian, or even if half a dozen of you tell me. Got to be 11 out of 10 for sure, says Angela Young. Good on you. Oh, my son's here. G'day, how are you going?
Pretty good. Harry.
Oh, not too bad. I'm just doing a show here. Where were you, sleeping at Caro's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can move this out of the way. That's just a prop. It doesn't work. Can everybody hear, Reese?
Where's the microphone now?
Yeah, I've got to use that one because that one, I use it, I might get half an hour and all of a sudden people can't hear me and it's, yeah, if you want it, that's the camera here. Okay, what else did I have to get? Oh, someone wanted to ask how they price a painting. Okay, now if people like your paintings, and the poor person said one of my friends only wanted to offer me $1 for it, or they'll offer me $1. If they're only going to offer you $1, just tell them, well, you'll draw them a stick man for $1. That's it. Okay, you cut the painting down to their price. But in general, if it's an okay painting and they like it, $25 is fair, so long as it's within perspective, it's not crooked and it doesn't look too childish. And if they like it, start at $25, okay? And then anywhere, depending on the subject, changes the prices, the size changes the prices, the amount of time and detail as well. But as a beginner, if someone likes it and it does look quite okay and within perspective, I'd say $25 is a fair price, okay? And also another thing I'm going to get onto it is about my flow white and retarder. Thanks for showing me how to make clouds, says Changed Man. Greg is saying, we hear you 5 times 5. What does that mean, Greg? Or have I missed out something as well? Oh, sorry. You can hear Reese.
Oh.
I'm just trying to. Do you want to read some or?
So size does matter.
Size does matter, yes. Like you could have a certain painting, and it's just a square painting. It is what it is. Let's just say beachscapes like the ocean. They kick butt on a panoramic canvas layout. If you've got a decent panoramic of an ocean, and you've got the same painting just on a square one, that's where the size matters. The panoramic one will fetch more. So size does matter, in my opinion. That's where it is. Angel, did you make Reese dress up, Ian? No. He's always been into suits, and he's the one that got me into suits.
Pretty fly for a white guy.
That's it. 5x5, says Greg. G'day, Reese. Looking pretty shabby like your dad. Check my Facebook message. It's Ethan. Okay, I will, Ethan, later on after the show. You can tell me that you spoke to me on live there, and so you can click my memory. King Pipperell saying, I posted it on Facebook. Thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you very much. 16-20 inch is my favourite size, says Yamaha. Sharon, any woman would tell you size matters, says Sharon J. It ain't all about how you rock the boat, baby. Janice Burns, lol. Angela Young, lol. Barry Radburn. Gotta go. Old girl wants to go shopping. See ya. Catch you later, Bazza. All the best to you. Have a great day. I got my reminder from YouTube in my email, says Gary. No, sorry, Gary, says Gregory. Yes, if you're a subscriber, you do get emails saying Ian's just posted. Or if you've got a device, you'll get a notification across your device saying Ian is live or Ian has just posted up a video. Doug is saying, love your packing video. I am in Brisbane, Queensland, and I could not find a roll of cardboard. Where did you get it from, please? Bunnings. That cardboard, the roll is about this round, and it's about 1200 wide. And it's like you saw in the video, the thickness of that. And it's for laying out to protect your floors or the bottom of your walls when you're renovating, so your wheelbarrow ain't scraping against the walls. I got it from Bunnings. Go to Bunnings and check out what sort of protective cardboards they have, okay? That's where I got it from, my friend. I think that was Doug. Yes, Doug. I sent you a message just now, says Ethel. Okay, well, I can't read that message just now. I'll have to get to it after the show, Ethel. Greetings from Germany in Frankston. Thank you for your lesson. I learned very much from you, says Ella D. Thank you very much. Ian, the lol means laughing out loud. Yes, I already know that one. Thank you so much. Off to Bunnings, says Doug. There was times I can go to Bunnings and that was a day out for me. I love it. Reese, I haven't seen two of your paintings. No, I have seen two of your paintings. Have you painted any more?
I think I've painted 6 in total because I had season 1 of the acrylic painting journey, and there was a few with like a setup and things like that. But I think there's 6 episodes where there's paintings. But I'm planning on doing a season 2 for anyone that's interested pretty soon. I've already got 6 of the episodes planned out, and they'll probably be, I don't know, maybe 12 to 15 episodes long.
Was any more? Even cereal boxes. Yes, cereal boxes is a great cardboard, Gregory, but you'd have to collect them a bit. Yeah, cereal boxes. Change man, can we sell paintings on canvas boards? If so, do we need to varnish it? If you're going to sell a painting, yes, finish it off and varnish it. Like I said earlier, some of mine got sold without varnish, but I am varnishing all of mine that do get sold and that I know, have been finished. So yeah, do varnish it. And if it doesn't matter what surface it's on, if it's a great painting, that's all it matters. It doesn't have to be on canvas to be a painting eligible for sale. Okay, it can be on MDF board. I sold one. The last one I sold, I think, was on the MDF board, the Ocean Reef one. Looking forward to it, Reese, says Sharon Porridge. Yes, and yes, changed. Poor Ren. Reese, do you have a YouTube I can join?
I do. You have it in links below, don't you?
Yes, Reese. There's a link in the description below for Reese's YouTube channel. So click on that, see what he's got there, and subscribe to his channel.
There's a few videos there at the moment. It's a little bit quiet because I've been working in my Formula 1, but that will pick up again pretty soon.
Sharon, he does though. Just sounds like he didn't. What's he said he liked? I'm just trying to read some of these. I'm caught one. It's the end of another conversation there. Can you tell me how to create light purple sparkling at sea sunsets? Ethan, can you tell me how to create light purple sparkling at the sea sunsets? Practice those procedures, Ethan. Practice them. Get the colour to its darker value, its medium, and a lighter value, and work out how it's going to work for you. Okay, I haven't done much of that, so I'm trying to answer that the best I can. Yamaha, I wait a few months before varnishing just in case I want to add to it. Exactly. I've varnished some paintings too early, and I thought, God, I wanted to do something here, but I can't. I've varnished it. So don't ever varnish it until you know it's going to be sold, or you know it's hanging up on the wall and it's finished. Otherwise, it doesn't give you the opportunity to go in there and add a little bit more shade or shadow, if whatever you want to do. Gregory is saying yes, he does. He's joined it a while ago. Angela, Sharon, he does. I just sound like that she was answering that one. What's that word there, Reese? Rhonda. Good evening. Early morning from the Midlands, England. I finally made it. Hi, Ian and Reese. G'day, how are you? Good to have you here. Don't forget to hit the dollar button down below for those people who can afford a super chat donation. You hit that donation and you can donate to me straight away instantly. And also in a lot of my social media posts, you will see a donate a tab. It's not a tab. It's a donate, and then a link behind it about PayPal. That's for those people. If you want to buy a painting, you just click on that donate PayPal, and it takes you straight to your PayPal instantly, and you can put in the amount and send a donation straight through like that. Or if you just want to support me in general and just send me some money just because you love me, you can use that as well, just to donate as well. It works the same as this super chat $ down the bottom there, okay? Ian, are you going to have some more variety in your paintings? Seems you have been in a little bit of a rut lately. Gregory Gileman.
In a rut, Dad.
I'm in a rut. I didn't know I was in a rut. You'll have to explain yourself a bit better there, Gregory. A bit more variety. I'm teaching beginners how to comprehend certain things. Every now and then I'll bring it up a notch, but I'm keeping it mainly at the beginner. 32 pictures showing what I mean for the cloud and the video. I guess I will. So happy for you. Thank you very much, Ethan. Angie Navarez. You think one day you teach us about how to make colours, please? I've done one on greens. There's one in my video catalogue. Check the links in the description below for my video catalogue. I've done a video there on how to understand your greens. What's the best varnish to use? Paul Brand says, I use gloss. You can use a matte or a satin. I use a gloss, and I use the one in the spray can. Is clear acrylic spray good to use instead of varnish? I've used clear acrylic spray. No, go for varnish. The acrylic, you don't know what the clear. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I've never used it before, so I can't answer that properly for you there, Karen. Gregory, poor Kyron has a good spray varnish. There you go. Cracker Box saying hello to Gisela. The last 5 or 6 have been very similar in what I mean. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I mean, like all the planets have got to line up. It's very hard to come up with different ideas. But what was my next one? See, I don't even have my next tutorial. Well, the next one out is this one. This one's already filmed. Is it edited? No, this one's got to be edited. But, yeah, it's another sunset on a wet coast with some rocks there. You know, you can add whatever you want to these, some distant land, a boat, a person standing there, anything you want. That's the next one that'll be up, which will be number 224. But yeah, I know what you mean there, but I can change it up. But then again, where I have changed it up, I don't get any. I might get a couple of views, where the other ones that I'm sticking with are getting the views. And the idea behind a YouTube channel, the amount of work, time, and effort we put into a tutorial, you need at least some views to happen. And I'm not going to put a certain subject on there knowing I'm only going to get this many views, when I know I can put a subject on there and get that many views. It makes the time in the studio more worth it. But there's always going to be different subjects. You know, we've got a lifetime with each other, so sit back and enjoy the ride there, Gregory. Is it possible to use olive yellow colour at the clouds? Yes, you can, Ethan. You can. Raven, what are you feeling for keeping it acrylic retarder all week? Let's say that again. What are your feelings for keeping it acrylic related all week? And then multimedia on weekends. I just do acrylics. I don't do multimedia. I just do acrylics. There are other artists out there that do both. I just stick to the devil I know. And I don't have a weekly show where it can be so much a week and then something on the weekends. At the moment, I do my Q&A lives every Friday night, New York time. This is a weekly thing where we get to connect with each other, answer questions, have a coffee, chill out, and enjoy connecting with each other. I love your, what was that one? I find some beginners falling behind because there's too much taking in sometimes. is too much to take in sometimes. I understand that, Raven. That's why I tell beginners, practice. You might watch a tutorial. Let's say you watch a tutorial of this getting painted. For those beginners out there, you don't just go like a ball at a gate, grab your brushes and paints and then try and paint it. Watch the video maybe a few times, get your paints, and then practice procedures in there. What did he do? Or he blended, or say this one here, there's clouds 9 times out of 10 a painting has a sky in it. Work out how to get the blue tone right, how to get your clouds the way you like them. All these things take practice, and then it's not too hard to comprehend. Well, it's not too hard to take in sometimes. Lady C. Oaks, I love your technique you did on painting a sky with the moon. I tried it, but have to try harder on those clouds you painted. Well, there you go. That can just mean that you might need to practice your clouds a bit better because they're not looking as good as you would like them to be. Lots and lots of sunsets, says Gregory. Yes, I've got lots of sunsets, but not all of them are sunsets. Some of them are sunrises, eh? Gisela, oh, that's in a font I can't understand, sorry. There's another one there I can't read. It's in a different font. Hang on, these messages going. Oh, I love this one. Can't wait, says Carlina. Thank you very much. I understand that, Ian, says Gregory. Thank you for understanding, Gregory. You're a man. You're a champion. Gisela, oh, that's another language I can't understand. Sharon, I really enjoy your Q&A. Thank you for taking the time, Ian. I actually miss you now on my Friday nights when you need your Saturday mornings. Well, hopefully this will become pretty regular to the regular people. It's something you can join in on and watch every Friday night or Saturday morning or Friday evening, wherever you may be. And it's something you can just watch. It's a great show, and we all get to connect together. I wanted to talk about Flow White. Every now and then, Reese, if you can do me a favour, you could say like Brian, and if you can read their question to me.
Brian is 74 years old.
And then
started painting 5 months ago. Your lessons have helped him greatly. Without them, he thinks he would have given up.
Oh, is that the Brian? I got a message during the week. It was from somebody, and their daughter told me their father started painting. He was like of that age. His wife had passed away, and he had a lot of empty time and living in empty spaces. And he come across my channel there, and he was painting. And this story touched me a lot. I'm not sure if that's the same person or not. But yeah, things like that just blow my mind. They really do. Flow White. I saw people on the art group page talking about the Flow White and the retarder I use. Regardless what my canvas is, if it's primed or not, I get the flowing white paint, which is just a student paint, an art paint, a craft paint, a poster paint. It's very soft, runny body paint. And I mix that with my retarder to condition my canvas to blend and paint the skies the way I do it. Okay, it's not the way every acrylic painting should be done. It's just how I do it. Everyone's different and has their own ways. What else is going on?
Brian said that's not that Brian.
Okay, no worries. If you can read these for me, tell me, and I can answer them as I'm pressing.
Lady C. Oak, do you find painting therapeutic? Do you have a list of the retarders and where to purchase the paints you use?
Painting is very therapeutic. I don't have a list. I'm not an endorsement for paint companies or retarders. You can go online. I use Sanjay's or Atelier paints and retarders. You can go online and look for those. You can find anything online. Here's some more.
Paul Wren in the UK, I can't find Flow White. Who's mixing white the same?
Well, wherever you're from, I don't know what mixing white is. It could be the same. Look in my videos. It's just a poster paint. It's student craft paint. It's very soft and flowy. It's not even expensive. If that's what you have in your country, by all means use it. It's very similar to the ceiling white paint you paint on your ceilings when you're painting a house. Okay.
Can you make Flow White with retarder.
So Matt, you got to say their name too.
Connie.
Connie's saying, can you what?
Can you make flow white with retarder? I suppose like you had a normal white.
No. Titanium white is a structure paint in itself. Flow white is it's a different consistency. You can try it, but it will and it won't work. All I can say is give it a go and see how it works for you. But you really need you go to the $2 shops, all these $2 shops and budget shops and dollar stores and dollar marts, the reject shops. They all got an art section, and you go in there and you can find the poster paint, and it's a couple of dollars. Grab it. That's where you find the pounces as well.
Ethan Lee, I can't wait for you to do a video guide painting for the pictures I have sent to you. I'll be happy to do something. I've never done it right, but I used to fail many times doing this idea.
That's can't wait to paint. Okay, what do we got here? Well, that's what painting's all about, Ethan. I can't wait to paint my pictures. Doing something you've never done before, like that's always something challenging for yourself, Ethan. It's very good to do something you haven't done. That's a different language. Janice Burns, mixing white is transparent. There you go. If you put mixing white is transparent, well, no, you can't use mixing white if it's transparent. It'll be too opaque. Watch a couple of my videos and see how I've done it. Look at the flow white that I'm using. You can find that in any dollar shop, guaranteed, okay? What's this? Okay, thank you. Okay, so Lady C is saying, okay, thank you. Love your accent. And thank you for the Q&A. I'm in the USA, so I will check out online for the retarder. There you go. Like I said, everything you'll find is online. How do you make a print of a painting? Well, you'd have to make a print of a painting. You'd I've never done it before, but you'd obviously got the file on your computer, print it out, but you want to take a photo of it with a high pixel camera so as you can blow it up to a decent size, okay, and then print it out with a good printer.
Celeste Watson, her cat is her bouncer.
Good one, eh? Ian does not paint photos we send. No, Ian does not paint photos we send to him, Ethan, says Sharon. They picked it up. Someone was asking about the cat. One of the cats walked in, Bernard Watson. He's the boy. He's the boy one. Janice Burns, I'll be 65 next week, Brian, and just started painting for the first time of the year. Always drew as a kid, but never painted. Ian is a great teacher and taught me a lot. Stick with him. He's easy to follow. Thank you very much, Janice Burns, for that. Ethan's telling me I'm their best. Thank you very much. Do you ever use oils? Says, would that be Connie or Chone? Chone. C-H-O-N-N-E.
Chone, Connie.
Yeah, Chone. No, I've never used oils. I'm dabbing with water-based oils, but that's just something I'm doing in my own time. Nothing to do with my channel there. Be sure you practice your paintings when you're watching a video. If you haven't done something before, you need to practice. Practice does make perfect. What time is close to end your live show, Reese? Thank you for your helping your dad. Thank you, Ian, for your time again, says Angela Young. Thank you to all donations. Like and comment Ian's questions and answering. Thank you very much, Angela. Oh, yes, we've been going for an hour and 10 minutes. I'll start wrapping this up. Love the cat, says Raven. Oh, where did that just go? Greg saying I second that, Janice, seems 62 himself. Okay, here Rhonda is saying regarding flowing paint, in the UK you can get it from the Works, the Range Hobby Craft, even supermarkets have it. More of a fluid consistency. Yes, exactly. It comes in bottles and opposed to tubes and tubs. Exactly. You hit the ball on the head, the nail on the head there, Rhonda. I thought I haven't seen any videos with oil yet. Would be nice to see some in oils. Well, I don't do oil paintings. You'd have to probably see another YouTuber that's doing oils, because I don't teach oils. I've never painted in oils and I don't understand oils. There's a totally different understanding to them with acrylics. There's a lot of similar principles, but I don't teach them because I don't use them. Gregory Goldman is saying, just didn't get to professionally.
Just don't get too professional on us with the six.
Now, these are only for the live show. I only wear this on my live show. I'm not going to go wearing shoots in my tutorial. This is where I sit down and connect with you. We can banter backwards and forwards. So it gives me the opportunity to dab up a bit instead of just wearing jeans and shirt. But in the studio, I'll always have me coat and gloves and me banter going on in there, okay? Lady C, what do you use to keep your brushes flexible? Every now and then you can sit them in hot soapy water and leave them there overnight and then rinse them out and dab them between a towel. That's what I do. So many different ways and so many different people do it, so many different ways that help them out. Once again, thank you to Kim Pickerel and Deborah Lalonde. They purchased a couple of paintings. Remember, my paintings are all for sale. Check the link in the description below if you want to purchase one of my paintings. And the last patron that came on board last week was Mark Forbes. Thank you very much for your support, Mark. Very much appreciated. And be sure to credit other artists or people that supplied reference photos in my art group page. If you've used in one of their tutorials or painting from a reference photo, just credit the person you got the idea from. It's just good manners, okay? Thank you for the chats. Find you on YouTube a couple of months ago, and I'm enjoying learning new skills. Mark Babbitt, hi, sorry I'm late, Ian, I missed out. No, you're welcome, Mark. Always welcome to... Mark's somebody I have helping me out as admin on my art group page. He puts a lot of good pictures up there as well. Give him respect. He's helping me out a lot. I appreciate what he does for me on the group page there as well. And he's also got another admitting for another art group called Iron Decoy. It's an art group page. Check that one out as well. And Mark, if you're more than welcome to put the links in the description below. I mean, in the comments below. Sorry about that. Hi, Mark. Better late than never. Yeah, Mark, I'm trying out this new super chat. So I've got the super chat $ down the bottom, and a few people have already donated, Mark. It's fantastic. I'll just go through who they were. I'm just scrolling up to go to their... here we go. Fiona Cox, Celeste Watson. These are all the people that made a donation. Oh, no, the comments are too high. I can't go back to the top.
Click on the arrow there.
Top? No, that's top chats, isn't it? No, I don't want to change that while I'm live. All right. Yeah, there was quite a few people that donated, so I was able to scroll up, but now that I can't get all the way back up to the very top. But once again, thank you very much to those people. Mark Babbitt saying, hey, Angela. I do watch them, but I haven't caught what exactly he uses, says Crony. Angela Young, Lowell Janice. What else did I want to touch on here? Set your world clock. Be sure to practice. Everyone share, like, and subscribe to my video. Once again, thank you to Yamaha, aka Angel Jackson, for creating that post on my art group page where she just wanted everyone to send me a love bomb, and it went ballistic, and it really touched me. And I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much, Yamaha, for that. And Yamaha is a patron of mine, and she's an avid supporter. And people like her, Janice Burns, Tammy Sharp, Karen Parker, all these people I can run off the top of my head, Sharon Blankenship. There's just so many of you out there. I really appreciate your support very, very much. Mark Forbes, I've mentioned him. He just jumped on the patrons page. Kim Pickerel and Deborah Lalonde, they bought paintings last week. I like to sell my paintings. I don't like them to pile up and collect dust. So the good thing about my paintings is on the back you can see what tutorial it was, and you can always go back and watch the painting being created, okay? And they're not very expensive. There's a link in the description below if you want to buy my painting and you want to see what's available. These ones behind me are available at the moment. And at the moment, they're all $69 US, which includes posting to your house. Blending brushes, says Krona. What are you coat sale on messy painting? When are your coats going on sale? I got to find time yet to actually get there. They're not going to be coats. They're going to be something else. But I've got to find the time to actually source them. And once I do, I've got to get it printed. Then I can start advertising them. It all takes time. Like I said, if you're in the beginning of the show, I need a lot of planets to line up for me to get things to happen on my social media, YouTube channel, and that out there, because it's not a full-time job, okay? But if it was a full-time job, things can be done more professionally. I'm from Mobile, Alabama, USA. Love your art and your tutorial, says Beverly. Thank you very much, Beverly. Perfect. That's usually what I use. Greg Garman, they are very reasonable, especially for international shipping. Yes, they are. They're reasonably priced. And why I'm using the panels I do, they're lightweight. Shipping deals with a lot of weight. And if I've gone and got a big, heavy canvas, it's going to cost a lot of money to ship, hence the price will be higher, and not many people would want to buy them. So I really like to encourage the people that do like my art to do yourself a favour and buy yourself one for yourself, or buy it as a gift for somebody else, and you can go on YouTube and watch it be painted by yours truly. And I tell you what, only the more popular I get, the more valuable that painting would be. All right. We love Yamaha, Janice Burns, Sharon, Gale, Tabitha, and many others. You're all so inspiring artists. Yes, they are. They are all artists within themselves, and they're very inspiring to other people as well. All right. I've got 34 people watching. Once again, this was a super chat. When it's live, you're able to send in a donation. This is the first time I've done a super chat. There's a $sign there. That's what you click on to send a donation. Now, I'm not sure if that's still active when you're watching the replay, but I will find out after this live show. Okay. We might slowly getting ready to wrap up. Everybody should thumbs up. Good stuff, Greg. Take time to just stop. And if you haven't, hit the thumbs up button. I want to know, like, if I did this, Reese. No, I won't do that. Thank you all from Tulumi, California. Crackerbox Palace is, what's that? 69 US equals 100 CAD. Must be Canadian dollars, is it? I'm not sure. 69 US is what they are at the moment. So you can go online. There's currency converters, and you can put your currency there and the US currency. Type in 69 US currency, and you can work out how much it is in your currency. Okay. Awesome chat tonight, Ian. Good on you, says Janice Burns. Thank you very much, Janice Burns. You're an absolute darling. Love you all. I don't think Super Chat works once the live show ends, says Rhonda. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. It's my first one, so yeah. Ethan, is that true? You won't do paintings from pictures I send you? More than likely not. More than likely not. I look at them. I appreciate them. Sometimes you might just send the right picture I can use, and I need to know where you got that picture from, regardless whether I'm going to use it or not. So that way, if I do use it, I can credit the person that image belongs to. There we go. Kalina Tish. Thank you very much, Talina. She just sent in a donation from Dallas, Texas. Very much appreciated. Kalina Tish. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Ela, thank you for the chat. Have a nice day, and I have learnt a lot from you. It's time for bed. Good night. Yeah, what the time over there, like in the New York time, it'll be 20 past 10. This is pretty much like the time David Letterman used to be on, or something like that. It's a bit of a, we can make it our own talk show, but it's all about us. I'd like to do some double lives with some people out there so we can get some collaboration going. So if you know anybody that knows me, or if I know somebody else you want me to collaborate with, give me and that other person a bit of nudge to get something happening and see what we can do. There might be another YouTuber out there you want me to collaborate with, or you might want that other YouTuber to collaborate with me. Let them and myself know, and we'll see what we can sort out for you, okay? Thank you once again, Kalina Tish. Yes, says Crackerbox, Chronic. Can you do a painting of Yosemite Falls? Do you know what Yosemite is?
Place.
Is it? It's a bit like Vegemite, isn't it? Yosemite. Oh, no, you know what that is? Yosemite Falls.
I think it's in California.
Well, if you can send me a nice structured layout picture of that area, and if it is, if let me know who you got it from and whatever. Yeah, we can look into that. Cronny. Ethan, I got from a movie scene from 300 Rise in the Empire at the end of the movie. They use nice, calm colours. I wish I could paint. From your guide, I could help me. It could help me if you could help me. Ela saying, in Germany, Frankfurt, it's 4 a.m. Yes, unfortunately, I can't be at a decent time everywhere. I got it, says Ethan. Thank you very much. Kalina Tess, yes, you did great. Thank you very much. I did pronounce your name right. Once again, Kalina Tish, I'm thanking you very much for your donation. She just clicked on that $sign down below and sent a donation through. Very much appreciated. For me in Raven, says Sharon, Crackerbox, that's 10:20 in Ontario. So that's the same time in Ontario, Canada. Is the national park in Canada, in CA? Is it CA? Is that Canada or California? I think that might be
CA would be California.
California. Yeah, we've worked it out. It's Yosemite Park, not Yosemite. It's 3:21 in the morning in the UK, but I have insomnia, so I'm happy, says Rhonda Leslie. Good on you, Rhonda.
Ophelia.
What? Ophelia.
Oh, I said Ophelia, like staying up.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the help, Ianapolis, says Ethan. Great. Send you the pic soon. Thank you very much, Crone. We'll just call that one Crone. Do you ever do holiday tutorials? Paintings like Halloween and creepy. I have done a few. Look in my video catalogue. I've done like a Halloween one, a pumpkin one. That was
usually like Halloween ones. Do you do Christmas?
No, I don't really do Christmas. I've done I've done what was it? Like when they had that Pokemon phase, I touched on Pokemon subjects. Remember that?
Oh, like trending kind of thing. Yeah, and that whole Pokemon was a big thing.
Yeah, there was some trends, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not going to be one to like, okay, it's this time of the year, I've got to do this type of painting. I just do what I want to do, and if you love what I do and like supporting me, thank you very much, okay? I love it and I appreciate it. Crackerbox PM here, California. Yes, that's right. Yeah, we got that one right. Do you ever do? Yeah, so I've done a Halloween one, but every now and then I might do one. I'm not saying I won't. I have done some, so every now and then I will. Did you have your coffee, son?
No, it's a glass of milk.
Glass of milk. I got this big cup. Where was this one from? This one was from Ohio. That one was from Tammy Sharp. Tammy Sharp sent me a cup. Angel Jackson, aka Yamaha, sent me a cup. And there's been a few other people that send me cups. Someone even sent me a cup saying, Ian always gives the bullshit effect. You're more than welcome to send me anything. Just message me in Facebook and ask for my address. People always have been asking me, can I send you something? And yes, you are always welcome to do that. And every time you do, it gets acknowledged either on my show or in a video as well, okay? California, yes, that's right. You woke up all three of my kitties. Must be feeding time. Oh, Janice Burns, your kitties are awake. You better feed your kitties, eh? They need a feed. So Ianapolis, you can't do it right.
I think basically he's asking, do you take requests to help him with something he wants to paint, so he can watch a video of yours and follow the guide to it?
I do and don't take requests. If the request falls in my requirements, I can do the request. But if it doesn't, unfortunately, I cannot. But don't feel bad about that. I can only do what I do. Okay, Ethan, I hope that was answering your question right. Is that what you wanted?
I think so.
Hello, gentlemen, says Tonya DeVore. G'day, Tonya DeVore. You can say hello to him if you want. Tonya DeVore saying hello, gentlemen, not just me.
Hello, Tonya DeVore.
At the camera there. I had Julie here the other day, but yeah, what I could tell you, it's better to look at the camera instead of the screen.
Should have it up there.
I know, but then my background is all I've got a scoop. I can only do what I can do at the moment. Marilyn Lynch. Oh, Marilyn Lynch. She sent the bullshit cup. Yes, thank you very much. It's just she got it printed because in my videos I use a bullshit stick or I add a bullshit effect. And those of you who do not know the bullshit effect, see the camera there? The bullshit effect is, you know, when you're done a painting, let's just use this one as an example. I want to show people what the bullshit effect, and it's not a rude word. I'm saying it in a calm manner and a nice way. Let's just say you put a bit of detail there within and out of your painting. And instead of someone looking at your painting and going, oh, yeah, that's nice, it makes them step back and go, oh, shit, did you paint that? That's what the bullshit effect is. And my bullshit stick is, I mean, a lot of artists use a steady stick. It's just my steady stick, but it allows you to get that bullshit effect going. And I use it in a polite way, so it's not a naughty, rude word, okay? Ethan, the issue is the movie copyright. There you go. There we go. Copyright. Oh, you will notice as well, in my videos, I've put up a notice now, just for those people who might not understand what that's all about. It's just notifying the viewer that this video belongs to me. It's all my stuff, and it is all subject to copyright law. And I'm telling other people, do not copy or duplicate the video. I'm not saying don't copy the painting. You're welcome to copy the painting, but there are other people out there. They're downloading YouTube videos and putting them on their own channel. So they're using people like me or somebody else's material, and they're making a channel and using our videos. They're stealing our videos. It's happening a lot. So that's just out there to tell those people, hey, don't do it. It's subject to copyright law. Do not copy or duplicate, okay? And if you are watching one of my videos on a YouTube channel, make sure it's E11 YouTube channel, because if it's somebody else and it's my video, it means they've stolen my video. It's been happening to a lot of popular YouTube artists out there, and not only artists but other categories as well. So make sure that the video you're watching belongs to the person you're watching. And to find that out, at the bottom of the video, you'll see the name of the person that owns it and how many views. Like in my case, it should say E11. And if that says Joe Blow from New York, that means, and this is on one of his channels, that means that Joe Blow has stolen my video and put it on the channel. That's what's happening. Okay, so that's why that's on there. Good evening, where are all my friends? Okay, Mark has just put up the Art Network page. Put one up for your eye and Decoit one too, if you wish, Mark Babbitt. You're more than welcome to do that. What is the next painting stream going to be? So I will count on you. The next painting stream, well, my next YouTube video is this one here. It's already filmed, painted. It's just got to be edited. In the next day or two, I'll spend a couple of hours editing that together. So that's the next one. 9 a.m. New York time, Ethan. I will keep my eye out for that report on your other owners. Gregory. I will keep an eye out for that and report them to you or the other owners. Oh yes, thank you, Greg. Yeah, good on you. I think I can rely on someone like you to do something like that. Some of you know Clive Powell. Clive Powell was speaking to me, and he put me onto it. Someone's been stealing other people's videos, and it can happen to anybody. So it's just a way for the beginner or the avid viewer to make sure, if you're watching, say, Clive Powell, Clive Fiverr. You know Clive Fiverr. If you're watching one of his videos, make sure down the bottom it's from his channel. It's not from somebody else. Okay, or if you're watching one of mine, make sure it's my channel down below that's put that video up there. Okay, not somebody else's. And if it is somebody else doing it, you message them and give them hell and report it. It's that easy, because it's wrong. You know, we put hours and hours of work into these things for these people just to upload it in 20 minutes, put it on their thing, and take all the views. And it's just not a nice thing to do, is it? Copyright, Angela Young.
Copyright. Don't be an idiot and copy. Be smart and make your own.
There you go. Yeah, just be smart and make your own. See, these ones I don't like to read out until I've read it, because they can't see it unless I show it. Because sometimes you get spam there, like people putting all filthy crap, and you start reading halfway into it. And yeah, so you don't never read these ones. Good night, Mark. Good evening, Mark. Beautiful, Raven. Vicky, how long does it take to get a painting to Canada? They're taking about 6 working days. So once I go to the post office and weigh it in there and pay the fee and send it off to you, it takes about 6 to 10 working days. Okay, it won't happen overnight. Okay, but they do get there. Okay. Have you done any pond style dragonfly tutorials? No, I haven't, Raven. I've done a lot of ones with water and lakes, but no ponds as of yet. Everyone is welcome to join Iron Decoit. That is Mark Babbitt's. That's another group page Mark has. It's an art group page. Only about 5 of you. What's that say there? What's that mean?
Only about 5.
Yeah, Greg. I follow Clyde also. Okay, so yeah, okay, so he's following about 5 of us. Gregory Gilman is saying, thank you very much, Gregory. Marilyn Lynch, it's a shame that people are such jerk and ruin things. Well, that's just part of human nature, you know. You get people that will not comment or interact. They hide behind keyboards. They're the ones that do all the thumbs down stuff or make false pages and comment. You know, even on these live shows, every person that does a live show, you get sick, filthy, disgusting comments, but luckily they're blocked for us to either allow or block, and they're just sick. There's people out there like that, and it's just part of human nature. Got to take the good with the bad, unfortunately. Mark Rabbit saying, good night, Cracker Box. Sharon, is Vicky? No doubt, months. Is that what you're meaning? Takes months to get there? Is it been funny, you think? Yeah. Clive Gregory. Hello, Janice. Yes, Sharon. I do too, says Sharon. Mark, Ethan is saying, Mark, I respect you, and I have learnt from your painting video guide. I never stole your idea. I just follow you. I'm sorry. You can always do a rendition of somebody's work, unless the image itself is copyright. And but you're doing a tutorial of me or somebody else's. You're painting a tutorial. You paint it your way. Add your flavors to it and put your signature on it. You can do what you want with it. Hang it on your wall, submit it to a gallery. I don't know, or maybe not that, but you can sell it. Okay, it's got your signature on it and it's your way you painted that painting. And for us people that have YouTube channels out there, we're putting it out there for you to paint. So it's not up to us to say, hey, you can paint it, but don't do this with it. You do what you want with it, okay? All right? That's what our channels are all about. Well, that's the way mine is anyway. Other people might have different ways that they want that to come through, but that's whatever's out there is out there.
Tonya Devore, what is your favourite painting you've ever painted?
I get asked this quite a lot, and I have to always go back to the painting I did of Steve, the cat. I've done a painting of my cat, Steve. Yeah, you can go and get it, Reese. Someone requested that I paint Steve for ages. I wish I can remember who it was now. But anyway, yeah, I end up doing it anyway, and that's on my YouTube channel. Check the links in the description below and you can see that painting. But that's probably one of my favourite. It's not varnished, is it? So this is on my tutorial there. So you can watch that one being painted. That one is not for sale. I'm just tilting it with the light.
It's a family heirloom, that one.
Yeah, that's my little boy, Steve. He's a builder. there. Check the links in the description below. There's quite a few there. There's one for Reese's art channel. He's not on that all the time, but he's got some videos there for other beginners to watch him as a beginner go through his journey.
I think it was last year, well, probably a year ago exactly, maybe. I started an acrylic painting journey, which was meant to be a series of videos like I'm a beginner like you, because I didn't paint. And I was fortunate enough to have my dad who does paint. So I started to paint, and yeah, it's sort of like a progression of a beginner, so you can watch my errors, how I correct them, and yeah, sort of watching another beginner and how they're doing.
Yeah, he's like showing you as a beginner what he can do. He's not there teaching you.
Yeah, they're not tutorials, so don't come there looking to like for tutorials. You might understand.
So I suppose you look at me as a father figure, do you?
Yeah, you're like a dad to me.
That's good. You and your brother. In my world. Yep. What have we got here? Let's read some more questions. Ethan, I took your idea and used my way to it. It's a little bit different than yours, and the purple bluish sky with the moon. That's what I always say in my videos. Like, I'm showing you a tutorial. You're more than welcome to copy it exact, but you can always add your flavor, your spin to it. Mix it up and change it up a bit. Have fun with it and learn through that process what you're doing, and you learn from it. Tonya, I can definitely tell why that's your favorite. It's so adorable. Yes, it's probably my favorite painting that I did. It's because of what he means to me as well. It's longer than usual. Chat, lovely cat painting. Yes, this is a longer than normal. Chat, I'm just giving I'm giving some legs on this one because I'm trying out this super chat. The super chat is, you'll notice there's a $ down below. For those people that just jumped on, you can click and donate to me straight away. It's up to you how much you slide the bar from $1 upwards to 50, whatever. It's up to you. And it's all appreciated, any donations that come through. See if I can go back to the last donations, if it's going to let me. Yeah, Kalina T, she sent $14 from Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much, Kalina T. And I don't think the chat's going to let me go to the other ones. No, there's too many in there. So I might start wrapping this up. We've been an hour and a half, so I'll start wrapping this up if I get through some of these. Mark, I love your work. Can you do a sunlit effect? I've learnt from someone you should use a flat blending brush with water and any colour, then do lights. Okay. Yes, he does. Crackerbox. Oops, sorry, getting tired. Crackerbox. Good night, Ange. I'm going to start wrapping it up. So be sure to check the links in the description below. And it was great to have my son step in. Thanks for being here today. All right. So we're going to say goodbye, good luck, good on you. And it's Uru from the Guru.